Can you believe that there's a fish that looks like its eyes are about to explode? Yes, it's the Bubble Eye Goldfish. It looks like it came from another planet. This is not science fiction or a cartoon, but an astonishing and shocking reality, and it was humans who genetically manipulated this creature through selective breeding over generations. Welcome, my friends, to this strange video. Today we'll talk about one of the strangest creatures in the biological world, the Bubble Eye Goldfish. It is a unique and distinctive type of small goldfish, but its features carry an amazing story of beauty, fragility, and human intervention in creating new forms of life. What makes this fish incredibly amazing is the presence of two large sacs filled with clear or semi-clear fluid directly under its eyes. They resemble bubbles and make it appear as if it has unusually bubbly eyes. These bubbles are not clearly present at birth, but start out very small and unnoticeable, barely visible at first, then gradually grow from the age of 6 to 9 months, becoming incredibly large and fragile as the fish ages. But they are not just strange decorations. These bubbles severely limit the fish's vision, especially downward and directly in front of it. They prevent it from competing with other fish and make finding food and moving more difficult. They even expose it to danger in any environment that isn't completely smooth, as any minor friction or pressure can easily rupture them, and the healing process is slow or may not happen at all. Imagine living with limited vision, unable to swim well, and literally afraid of being touched by life because your body is so fragile. This is the reality of the Bubble Eye Goldfish. Its body is oval and slim, with a height greater than its total length, which doesn't exceed 5.5 centimeters. It has a curved back because it lacks a dorsal fin, a split double tail, and its colors are varied like an artistic palette: red, blue, black, white, and gold. These fish are very slow movers and may get tired quickly after swimming a short distance. But the strangest question remains: why does this fish have these bubbles? These bubbles are not a natural trait in regular goldfish. They started with a natural genetic mutation in a single goldfish or a small group of fish, and due to the selective breeding carried out by us humans. Over the years, fish breeders found this trait interesting and began selecting fish that showed even a tiny sac barely visible and bred them with similar fish repeatedly. As breeders continued to choose the fish with larger and more visible sacs for reproduction, the genes responsible for this trait became more common in the breed. This led to the appearance of larger and more fluid-filled bubbles in young fish at an early age, which continue to grow as the fish matures, reaching the distinctive size we see in adult Bubble Eye Goldfish. All to create a beautiful, strange, and attractive look for collectors of rare and unusual goldfish. These thin and extremely sensitive skin bubbles, filled with semi-clear fluid, are not just decorations, but a burden on the fish. Even though they can withstand normal water pressure, they are extremely sensitive to any friction or impact. Any tear may lead to serious infection and possibly the fish's death. What's strange is that all this suffering exists for the sake of appearance, for a look that makes people say, "Wow, what a strange fish." Even though it comes at the cost of the fish's health and comfort, these fish are absolutely unsuitable for beginner breeders, as they require very special care to ensure their safety and a calm, clean environment free of anything sharp that might harm them. With good care, they can live up to 10 years or more in proper conditions, but they usually live between 6 to 8 years in home aquariums. And so, my friends, we've uncovered the secret of one of the strangest, most beautiful, and most delicate creatures in the ocean world. If you enjoyed this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything new. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.